Good morning. It's the next day, so my first full day. Went to bed at 2. It's now 8 in the morning. I woke up at 8, so it's like 5 hours of sleep, which is fine. I'm gonna go get breakfast and take my laptop so that I can look for some more places to tour today. And yeah, just pick the best option. If I don't find anything, then I'll book another night in this room. But I should be able to find something for sure. I'm tired. I'll talk to you when I eat. Bye. Waiting for my Uber. It's a Toyota, and I swear to God, as soon as I ordered it, I came outside. Well, like 2 minutes later, and there was like 5 Toyotas outside. So I'm like, okay, it's this one. Let me double check the license plate, and it wasn't. But he's here now. Some like cool experiences. I don't know if they would be considered like, yeah, I guess they would be synchronistic because things went well. So I went to this nail salon first, and they were fucking rude. I walked in, and they were just like, I was like, okay, did I give an appointment? I was like, no. Anyway, they were very unwelcoming. I ended up leaving. Ended up Ubering to a whole different salon. They were so nice. They were so fucking nice, man. Like, it was like a family-owned beauty shop. I've never, obviously, been. It felt like family. I swear. The lady who did my nails was actually the owner. But I think I did take 4 Ubers. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I took 4 Ubers just to go get my nails done and go to Walmart. But I'm not like angry about it because I'm new here. Like, I don't really know where to go. So here's the color. It's 2 p.m. right now, and I have a showing or tour at 4. So part of me was thinking to actually hit up a Airbnb host and just kind of let them know that I'm looking for like a temporary place to stay for like a week and see if they can give me a good deal, because I don't know how fast I can like find an apartment, and I don't think it makes too much sense to like keep extending my stay in a hotel. Like, I'm supposed to check out tomorrow morning, which would only give me today to like find a place. And it's not smart to only look at one place and say, okay, this one is it. Like, there's a whole city out there. Why am I gonna pick one? Sorry, I'm multitasking on the computer. I'm abusing you. No, but 2 things I wanted to say about the salon thing. Like, that just let me know that like I'm in the right place. Like, for strangers to want to take care of me that way. Like, the owner gave me her number, and she's like, if you need anything, like anything at all, not even beauty related, let me know, because you're new here, and you know. You're new here, you came here alone, like, let me know if I can help you if you need anything. That's crazy. Her mom like gave me this little hug thing. I'm like, so cute. So that is what I wanted to say. One more thing I wanted to say. Oh, so I was waiting for my Uber outside of Walmart, and this fucking guy comes up next to me. I didn't even like see him there because I was sitting on like the bench, and he comes up. He's like, hey mommy, and I thought he was on the phone. I didn't even look over, and he's like, how are you? And I looked at him and I was like, we're at Walmart. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, so he keeps like talking to himself, and then he goes, bitch. I'm like, that's wild, because like 2 seconds ago he's trying to hit on me, and then a minute later he switches because I didn't respond in the way he wanted. I just got up and walked away. I was like, oh, he was smoking a cigarette. It's not even worth to like say anything back. So it was quite interesting, but I didn't really think I'd need a car. But I do look forward to shipping my car out here. To shipping my car out, because then I can like But I must say the Ubers here are fast. Everybody here speaks Spanish. Everybody. Coming from California, you know how mostly all the ladies who do nails are Vietnamese. Not here. They're all Colombian or Venezuelan or Argentinian. So it's all Spanish. Which is very different. You know, I walk in and I'm like, hi, and they're like, what? I'm like, oh, hola. Feeling welcome, besides the guy who decided to call me a bitch. Pretty trashy. I'll let you guys know if I book another night in the room, like tomorrow night, or get an Airbnb, or actually, I'll talk to you after I go to my tour at 4. Besos. I'm playing. Bye. We're about to go, we're about to go, we're about to go. And I found 2. He's gonna be here in 7 minutes. Okay. I found 2 other apartments to tour. So I am gonna have to book another night in a hotel. It could be this one, but I figure since both of the places I'm looking at tomorrow are actually towards Miami. I'm in Miami now, but like more east. That I should just book a hotel that way. And so yeah, I have 2 to look at tomorrow. 1 I'm gonna go right now. The lift's on his way. And we're feeling good. It's cold outside. Not really, it's like 70. It's just windy. Okay. I passed out when I got home. I was freaking tired because I went to the mall after my tour, and I got some shoes because I didn't bring any walking shoes or gym shoes or whatever. I had some Cuban food at the mall, and my stomach was not happy. I'm not necessarily blaming the Cuban food. I'm just saying that's what I ate, and my stomach is hurting. Oh, so the tour, it went fabulous. The girls, cool. It's in a gated community, and it's everything I was looking for. It has everything, you know, kitchen set up, it has a couch, has a TV, like it's ready to go. So I texted her, I'm like, send me the contract so I can move in. So that went well, like it was easy, it was smooth, and I applied to like 4 jobs, but I also realized I kind of need to go like this and ask myself what I want to do for work, not just apply here and apply there, but find my strengths, and, you know, kind of apply for things that like that. So yeah. And people at the pool downstairs are like drinking Patron and smoking cigarettes, and I'm like drinking water, turning up to some Karol G. Almost every clip in here in this video is like me in the hotel room. Sorry. I do have this other girl who lives downtown, who's looking for a roommate, but I have to apply through the building, and it'll take a few days to like process if I'm approved or not. And I don't know, I don't really want to wait, but I should, right? I should just try. I don't know if the application is free, because I know most places is like $75. And I don't necessarily feel like donating $75 so they can tell me if I can live there or not. But that's about $200 more a month, but it is more in the city, like it's downtown area. So she invited me to come see it tomorrow. That's kind of it. That's all I have for today. Just gonna clean up the hotel because it's a mess. Bye. Yeah, I spent like $60 in Lyft today, and it doesn't seem like it, but it'll add up because tomorrow, who knows how much, you know what I mean? I mean, I kind of got what I needed today, so I shouldn't have to spend that amount. You know, you don't spend $60 in gas just driving around doing errands. It'd be ridiculous. But yeah, soon enough my car will be here. Everything's good. Everything's going great. And I'm very fortunate and happy to be in this phase of life. I'm really enjoying it. Just creating from the heart space. Creating with purpose, with intent, and that's what I'm gonna do after I clean up the room. I'm going to maybe do some scripting so I can see what kind of daily routine I'd like to have. Peace. Good morning. It is my second day here. Actually leaving the hotel. I'm gonna check out, so turn of events. The place I toured yesterday, the girl never got back to me. I texted her twice, confirming my interest in moving in. Didn't hear from her. Called her this morning, didn't answer, so I guess she just wants to live alone. Not sure why she would post it, but that's irrelevant now. So yeah, I got a little nervous in the morning because I'm like, okay, now what? But we're just gonna have to rent another hotel or Airbnb, and for a minute I was thinking, why don't I just rent an Airbnb for a month? But then if I have to move next month, it's like, that's only postponing like the actual move-in. So I found, I'm gonna look for other places, and a little percent of me, like 13% of me, wanted to like freak out and be like, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? But there's really no reason. There's a lot of like different opportunities here, so it's just a matter of finding what I am looking for, and it's out there. Just have to, you know, come with it with a calm, rational mind, not just try to throw my money somewhere and be like, I have a place to stay. Like, it's more than that. Location matters as well, and the house yesterday was actually kind of far from the city anyway. It was about 20 minutes away from like downtown Miami and those areas. So yeah, I mean, I prayed for the highest outcome. I'm still, you know, in alignment with the highest outcome, so I'm not really that disturbed that it didn't work out. I just have to check out, eat some breakfast, and find another place to stay. So let's go. Crazy. Okay, I'm currently in an Airbnb. It's not that nice. So crazy stuff happened since we last talked. Crazy stuff, like what, Lydia? Like what? Well, I'll tell you. So I check out the hotel. I'm looking for, rooms to rent. However, before I moved out, I did sign up for a roommate website. It's free. You can just connect with like other locals who are either renting a room or looking to rent with someone, like in collaboration. And I was already talking to this guy like before I moved out here about getting a place together. And I was supposed to hit him up on Wednesday, but I kind of dubbed it. I was like, let me just find a girl. Anyway, he messages me, and we talked on the phone this weekend. We talked on the phone about what we're looking for, what area, what price, and our circumstances. So yeah, and then he hits me up today earlier, and he's like, yo, like, let me know if you're trying to meet up so we can like get to know each other and see if like, we're creeps and we get along or what. So boom, no, I'm playing. So he comes to pick me up, and we go to lunch so we can talk and like meet and see like our backgrounds, our goals, our daily life and stuff. And it went really well. Yeah, so we're planning on moving forward with that. I did have one bedroom to go look at, but it was in Doral, which it's kind of like, it's like 30 minutes from Miami. And I was like telling myself, I'm like, well, like I moved to Miami to live in Miami, not in a like suburb city. And Doral's nice, don't get me wrong, like it is nice. But yesterday when that deal fell through, I kind of told myself, that's kind of far, like driving 20 minutes and stuff. Like I would like the luxury to not have to do that. So when that fell through, I kind of told myself, I was like, well, if you want to live in Miami and you're already here, like just live in the city. You know what I mean? Not that it's not the city, it is a city, it's just not like downtown or Brickell. So anyway, so that happened. I went to lunch with him. It went really good. And when I got back, I booked an Airbnb, and then I got an Uber to the Airbnb, and then shit went down. So I come in, this guy looks through the blinds to like open the terrace. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the terrace like patio door. He's like, oh, I got it, don't worry. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, and I automatically assume he's like the owner of the house or the Airbnb host, right? He starts taking my bag upstairs. I walk in, there's like 4 other people. I'm like, oh, what's up? Like, just intruding as a joke, icebreaker, because I thought they were the owners. They're like, nah, you're good. It's like 4 people. I come upstairs, it's the other guy and another guy in a room. So it's a townhouse, the Airbnb, and I'm renting a room. But they're like all like my age, from New Jersey. So I put my bags down, and one of the guys comes like to the door, and he's like, yo, like we're about to roll out to South Beach, do you want to come? And I was thinking, like when I booked the Airbnb, I was like, it's closer to like the action, like Brickell downtown, even South Beach if I wanted to, it's 10 minutes. And I was planning on going to South Beach anyway, so I was like, okay, it's a group, it could be fun. No. They tell me we're gonna go walk the strip. It's not called the strip. Walk, South Beach, Collins Ave, this and that. I'm like, okay, like that's cool. We get there, and they start going up to me like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Come to this party, da da da. And when I got here, they were saying the same shit, like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, I'm kind of busy, looking for apartments. I didn't tell them this, but looking for apartments and stuff. And they're like, oh, we're gonna have a yacht party, we're gonna have a mansion party, like right off the bat. And I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, this is so typical, like. But anyways, so we're in South Beach, and they're going up to all these people like, hey, yo, what's good for the weekend? Like, come through, this and that. And then like I asked the girl, there's one girl and like 5 guys. I'm like, are you guys like club promoters or party promoters? Like, yeah, so like we do this and that, and then we get like a percentage. And I was like, mm-hmm. Like I really felt like I was out here with the scammers of the city and shit. Like, not that they're scammers, but I don't know. So I followed them. I was with them for like 20 minutes and then I just dipped. I didn't even say bye. I was like, I'm gonna split. So I did that, and here's the the clips of me going to get something to eat, and I ordered mimosas. Then I got an Uber back. It gets kind of crazy there. I don't really like South Beach. Maybe during the day. I bet you during the day, it's nice and respectable. But at night, it turns like ghetto, honestly. And like all the men are just like dogs. It's not my style. It's not the lifestyle I came here to pursue. But it was a crazy story for me. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. Like shit just happened so fast. But anyway, so now I'm here in this really crappy Airbnb that I don't recommend. But it was the price that I paid for the other hotel. As soon as I laid in the bed after I showered, I was like, damn, this is a cheap bed. Like you can just feel all the springs. But yeah, the hotels in this area are not cheap, and hotels on the weekend in Miami in general are not cheap. So I was like, Airbnb, I was looking at one, but it was already booked. So this is kind of the best that I came up with. And that's kind of my update. Fucking weird. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog on this note, and thank you for watching. And let's see what I get into. Let's see what I can create and coexist in.